Well, hello again. Back down here, we've been working all day long. Got all these little spacers in between all the 2x4s. These walls are good and solid now. And, you know, it doesn't look like much, but they don't have to be. They just got to support these studs, keep them from wiggling around. I mean, this thing shook like a bowl of jelly till we got these up. So walls are nice and solid. Not worried about the bark on some of the edges. But, you know, when he cuts wood, I mean, that's pretty much 2 inches thick. You know, you go buy a 2x4, and it's supposed to be a 2x4, but it's actually only 1.5 inches. Excuse me, still got some smoke in the air. It's starting to clear a little bit, but not as bad as it was yesterday. But there's still a lot of smoke coming up from them fires. But anyway, so yeah, this is, I mean, really nice lumber that he cuts. So we're going to use a lot of this here for, you know, doing on both of the ends. Make it nice and strong. Excuse me, nice and solid. And so yeah, I'm happy with it. So we got put some extra ones in here. Made that good and solid across where the window is. Excuse me. Put extra, you know, studs up along either side of the window there, so we got some strength. We've got to get that upright there squared off and level. Same thing with this end. You know, they're not quite, but we've got to put the bubble level on it. Get them good and center at the top. This board up there had just a little bit of a tweak to it, so that's what threw those off. So we'll get up there, get it squared up, brace it off, make sure it's all dead center before we start putting the trusses across. So right now I'm kind of been working on finishing up securing a lot of this plywood, so I'm kind of at that point on the outside. I ran out of nails, so I've got to run into the small town tomorrow and get some nails. Got to get some longer torque screws for working on the roof trusses. But I've got all that plywood to finish securing up, and then tomorrow morning when I get back, we're going to cut out the plywood to finish off this front wall. So that's something that we have to have done before we can even start in on the roof. So, you know, we're going to get the rest of the plywood up, finish off that roof up there, and then I can start working on getting dried in. And also, once I get the... Oh, man, sorry, this smoke really got to me the last few days. But I'm hoping that all this smoke will clear here next day or two, if Oregon can get its fires under control. I know some of them towns are burning really bad over there, but all that smoke is coming this way. And I was talking to my sister earlier, and she's in Missouri, and I guess the smoke's even reaching where she's at. So it's just, you know, making for hazy skies back there. So anyways, I'm going to turn this thing off. And tomorrow morning I got to make a quick run in, get some more hardware, screws and things, so, you know, we can kind of finish off these walls. And have long enough screws for the trusses up there to get them good and secure. So I'll probably talk to you at the end of the day tomorrow and let you know where we're at. So take care. Well, 2 o'clock on Thursday. I'm finally all walled in. Might be a few days or so before we get started on the roof. Neighbor's got a lot of stuff to do around the house. Might rain here in a few days, so he's got to go up the hill and drag some logs down for firewood for himself. And so, but yeah, I'll turn this around. You can see the front. Back up here a little bit so I can get it all in the picture. So yeah, there we are, all walled in, and happy about that. Right now I'm sweeping out the floor. I got a couple gallons of water sealer that I'm going to pour all over the place and spread it around. And after I get my tarp up, I'm going to throw a tarp over the top and for when it does rain, you know, so it's not gonna sit there in a big puddle on the floor. So hopefully it'll shed most of it off to the sides. So kind of where I'm at. And get the tarp up and stuff, and I'll probably throw another little short video, you know, of that, and then I'll be out of here. Got a pretty fair offer on the house. It's a little lower than what I've been asking for, so I had to do a counter offer, you know, to bump the price up a little bit. So when I get back out in sell range, I'll see where I'm at. I've got to get out of here and go meet with the realtor and see if we can get this stuff straightened out and get the house sold. So I'm hoping for that. So once I get all the bills paid and everything, I'll should have enough money to get the solar and things that I need, batteries and stuff to run this place, and maybe still have a few bucks left over. So we'll see. But got to pay off the property, got to pay off all the debt from my dad and everything. So, you know, it's gonna leave me a little bit, but not as much as I was hoping. So, but that's just nature of things, you know. That's a manufactured home. It's about 20 years old, so, you know, I can't expect top dollar out of it. Plus, the people that had it before me, they had evidently a couple rowdy kids, because bottoms of some of the doors have been kicked on, and there's a hole in the bathroom door, and, you know, little things like that. So, you know, if this girl winds up buying the place, then, you know, she's got some fixing up to do. So I don't mind coming down on the price a little bit, just not as far as where she was wanting it. So, you know, if she can come back up and meet me somewhere close to the middle, then I'll be happy, and we'll get it sold, and hopefully we'll be able to close out middle of October and get out of that house and get some of my stuff moved in here. So hopefully by then I'll have a roof on the place, and I'm hoping within the next week or two anyway to get this roof done. So it's kind of where I'm at, and I will turn this back on here in just a bit and kind of show you what it looks like with a tarp over it, you know, kind of a imaginary roof, so to speak. So I will talk to you in a bit. Well, it's 4 o'clock. Just got a few more things to throw in the van, and I'm out of here. Son, you stay out of there. It's all wet. Stay out of there. She's trying to go up in the cabin. She's learned how to use these steps now. So I'll show you. Went all around the bottom with the water seal. Look out, Sonia. You see, I got the floor well covered. Take a while to dry. Got tarp up. Might get a little rain blow in these open ends, but you can see what it's like with walls in here. Not going to step in because the floor is all wet. But yeah, it's all good and water sealed. I went around and got the tops of my posts real good. I went all around a couple times. Got all the exposed 2x6s. But every one of these tops has got about 3 coats on top of there. I just kept going around the circle till the rest of the water seal was gone. So, but yeah, I'm gotta head home, talk to a realtor, find out what's going on there with the house. But excuse me, pretty happy with it. So that's kind of where I'm at now. At least I'm walled in. You know, I've got to eventually put some siding up. But for now, though, I'm, you know, might just wind up painting it. Just depends on how money goes and the weather and stuff. But don't get too wet here for a while. I'll probably just get some dark green and paint it so it kind of blends in with the trees back here. Still have to make some stairs. And that's kind of about it for now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. So I'm gonna come back down here in the morning. I'm gonna buck up some wood and stuff like I mentioned earlier. My neighbor's gonna be busy for the next day or two, so be a little bit before we get the roof up. So hopefully it'll only rain for a day or so and won't be that heavy, and we can get on that roof, get it up, and then I can get dried in. So y'all take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.